All right, getting motivated, right? To get in the gym.
Yeah.
It can be tough. It's hard for all of us sometimes.
I'm gonna adjust my chair.
Oh, okay. You guys
too.
moved at the exact
Me
same
too.
time, and I got nervous. I was like,
No,
was
it's
I
okay.
supposed to move too?
No.
Thought we were playing
You
musical
didn't see
chairs.
the wink, like, move.
That's
I
how you
missed all
stay
of that.
fit, is musical chairs.
Okay, so fun fact, musical chairs in my family is like, there's probably gonna be injuries at the end of it. So
Oh,
it really
that's
is a
awesome.
workout.
So it's
Let's
like
do
when we have a Disney
extreme-
bracket
yes.
and Jess Liv thinks it's actually a bracket about
Yes.
princesses fighting one another.
That's right, and it's not
It's not.
this time.
Okay.
But next time, maybe. Hey, Eric Stratman
back
is here
on
with
topic.
Fat Dad Health. Yeah, back on topic. Talking about how to get motivated to get in the gym. So, I like to lay on my couch, as many people do. I don't feel like that's a crime. But how do I, if I want to get started, how do I motivate myself to jump up and go do things?
Why? Right?
You right. I'm going to stay on
So-
my couch.
Right. So last week we started with the why piece, right? And that was something that was important to see, that why are you doing it, and finding out, backlogging what is very important to you and why long-term you need to do it. Because again, normally it's a surface level, like, hey, I want to look and feel better. Summer's coming up. Summer's here all the time anyway, but but it's that focus to say why. And then the second piece behind that, when you develop your why, to say, this is why I want to exercise and be the healthiest version of me, or lose weight, or do something, then it jumps into the who. When you hear that, it doesn't, it's not one of those things you hear all the time, but something that we go through in detail, because who is it you want to be when you see yourself in the mirror? But really, when you're making your decisions, when you're exercising, when you are, planning your nutrition, the version of yourself you want to be, that who, is going to come into play then. Like that who, like that version of you when you're preparing your meals, that version of you when you're going to the gym, that version of you when you're getting up every morning, or all hours of the night, and you guys, crazy schedules.
Right.
So. But
What
when
crazy
you're
schedule?
getting up, let's just say when the alarm goes off. So it's just understanding that who, and it gets people to sit back and realize, like, yeah, who is it that I want to be? Like, I know, yeah, I have a who for myself, and then go, who is it I want to be for my kids? Who is it you want to be for your family? Who is that person, and what actions are they going to take in their life? Because then it takes a totally different spin to realize, like, oh, wow, I've got buy-in on this. Not just like, oh, well, I can't fit in those jeans, or I really, I got a wedding coming up, or whatever it is. Those are surface level things. If you're getting, layers deep and peeling that onion back, you're going to find some serious motivation. But those times that you're going, hey, I'm just going to go to the gym for 15 minutes, get it done and go, not, hey, it's got to be perfect and be in there an hour every single day, or I'm not going.
All right, fair enough. You said onion, it reminded me of Shrek. Sorry, please continue.
Oy.
Wow.
I think it's kind of overplayed this time of year, Eric. We always talk about, okay, well, we're in the middle of March, towards the end, the back end, and New Year's resolutions might be out the door now. We've heard that, we've talked about it before. Okay, if you're done with your New Year's resolution to get fit, it is what it is at this point. But now you're kind of focusing, a lot of people, not so much here in Florida, but people are saying, okay, well, beach season's coming around, summer's coming around. Yep. We want to make sure that we're in the best shape that we possibly can be in. But you're saying, being healthy is a lifestyle. It's not just something that you want to fit into a swimsuit for a couple months out of the year, and then say, I'll do this again next year. Yeah. You need to maintain it.
Yeah, and that's just it. And excuse me. And that's something that when we're interviewing somebody, we're going to work with them. It's really understanding that can we get that why and that who, and get layers deep. Shrek,
Yeah. Ogres have layers.
But really seeing that. It's beyond that surface level, because if you can't get beyond it, again, in our younger days, it's one of those things that, like, hey, spring break's coming up, let's hit the gym, let's, do our thing. Or that summer time. But understanding that if we see that, okay, this is a lifestyle, and if I work on being the healthiest version of myself and making these habits easy and maintainable, I'm going to get the vanity I want out of it anyway. If there's something that I want to look a certain way, well, if you're the healthiest version of yourself, there's just a certain amount, one goes with the other. If you're trying to work on how you look, you're going to get healthier. But having that health, that focus of your why and your who, really helps all of it around, instead of one not helping the other. This one really sets the stage and that foundation to help you, make this a lifestyle.
I love it. Eric, thanks so much. You're going to have more words of wisdom from yourself and possibly Shrek next hour.